what's up? It's your friendly neighborhood painter, Simba. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm just blending everything, getting everything down to just keeping it real simple. Trying to get everything as pale as possible. You see in the picture to the left, it's my cousin and her two kids. Love them to death. So this is her gift for her being so supportive and everything. I always try to get my base colors as simple as possible, and then I go light to dark. But I already put the dark marks in already, so here's just gonna be the darkest spots. So then you can find like where your light source coming from. I usually work in this way because it's smoother and it's almost like a coloring book. So when I just find my way through, I always do the hottest spots first, or where the light isn't touching too much. It makes it real smooth and simple for me in this process. So when I go back over and I'm touching it just like this here, I'm just slightly adjusting the tone that I put in there. Just a little bit more pink, just a little bit more tight and pale, just a little bit more yellow, just so it could come out. But I do it in gradual ways, so it's fluid. I go across, so it may look like I'm hopping. It makes it easier to make sure that everybody's smooth, or everybody the same skin tone, because you don't want to mess up. Right here, the yellow ochre. And I usually use that when it's a lighter skin tone. It's tight and buff. That's usually like to brighten it up a little bit. This the burnt sienna. I use this on everything. I use this on every skin tone. And raw umber is how I get those dark pockets, like where the eyebrows would be, where the lip creases or the neck creases and stuff like that. This the Naples yellow. This is the little secret that I use for them, because they kind of more of like a honey together. So using that with the burnt sienna made it go crazy. And this is the little secret. The Titans Pale gets everything going, and this Titans Mars. I think I'm saying it right. Gets everything. That cobalt blue was how I made all the other colors, and this Titan green is how I've got it to be softer or whatever like that. So I try to keep it real simple. Most of my paintings is real vibrant. And just because I see something on the canvas don't mean I'm not gonna veer off. I'm gonna veer off every time. It's art, bro. Supposed to have fun. So back to it. Right here, I'm just putting in the lighter spot so you can see where the light is touching. And I'm not trying to do it too much. I'm just gradually punching it in. So this is when I get like real punchy. To tell everybody, punchy, you gotta get punchy in there. So, and when you do that, it kind of come off like comic-y, like comic book type feel. I put the Arabic letters in there for family, because I thought it would be just something fly for her. You know what I mean? It's a birthday gift, so I want her to have something fly. I don't want to just be a regular portrait. But as we move in, just kept doing the same template of everything. So looking at how do I get everything smooth? Right here, I'm focusing on more so the little details and stuff that I might have missed, but working around the eyes and working around the eyebrows. Eyelashes are very difficult. Eyebrows are very difficult. You can mess up the whole piece if you ain't got the right little tone. But it's just the little things. Adding that raw umber that I was talking about earlier. Using that for the little creases, for just the eyebrows and just little things like that. I love this song. But to keep going and working on the smallest one. And he was more so challenging, so I would brush in when I could and just like take in what I could. After a while, I don't look at the reference too much. I don't want to get stuck on a reference. I want to get stuck on how's it flowing, how's it being fluid, and then I come back to the reference. Working on the background makes it a little bit easier, because then you can start seeing what colors. I never know what colors I'm gonna use until we get in there. But as I got back to him, everything started coming together, forming. And I read from right to left when I paint. So when I look at something, I go right to left. So it's always that. So right here's the eyebrows, and then just like, okay, it's a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna go back and then I'm gonna lighten it back up because it's just a little bit, but then working on the eyes, and then the eyes bring it in together. Then going right back in, trying to be like, okay, this was too much. How do I get this in? But working on the corners and doing little things that make me me. You know what I mean? Everybody don't got to do the same thing, but this is what makes me me. And it's fun, bro. Assist, whatever you are. You know what I mean? This is my first time doing a little tutorial, so when you see stuff like this, like you can point it out. Like I use soft brushes mostly, but I usually use the same brush for everything that I'm doing. So going straight across, it's usually the same brush. And if I change any brushes, it's probably gonna be a total of maybe 2 to 3 brushes. But I try to keep the same brush because I feel like it's worked in. Like this brush worked in with everything. Like unless it's like a big grand space like this. But working on this background at the bottom was more so challenging. And then I forgot to come back up for a little while. But once I got the down there focused on, I started to come back up a little bit, working on the mouth, work on like the smile, make sure that the lip gloss is good, like the teeth is kind of coming through together. And then I punched in that orange. And I love punchy colors, like real bright, like graffiti type vibe. Like more so just making a statement. I want to make a statement. It don't gotta be the same. This whole thing, I didn't record the whole process because I wanted to finish it. And I honestly forgot to record the rest of the process as I finished. So for the rest part of this is just little touch-ups. And I use acrylics. I use golden. For the most part, I love golden. Golden is the favorite brand. I have others, but like if I stick with one, I'm going to stay in that vein. Doing little details and stuff like that here is very tedious for me. So, but I know it makes the painting. It makes it worth the wait. It makes it worth the experience when you do the little details. Sometimes I wish I could just do everything with one big brush and just tap and go, but no, that's not how I go. I have this same garb that the one I'm painting right here on him. I have the same one, so it makes it kind of cool. And then I just want to be respectful with painting her and her kids, like because for some people who are Muslim, you never want to portray them in any other way but just love and light, And then I love that she's embracing it, so I think this would be a good birthday gift for her. Well, that's it. I'm gonna come back to it and finish it in another video. I guess you can see the finished product, but just how I go at it. Peace.